The bell above the cafe door announced his arrival with a tinny jingle, barely audible above the clatter of cutlery and the low hum of conversation. He was a man built for the road, a trucker weathered by 1,000 sunrises and fueled by cheap coffee and stronger vices. He moved with a practiced ease through the crowded space, a human barge navigating a sea of formica tables and vinyl booths. "Bacon and egg, please, Doris," he bellowed, his voice a gravelly rumble that cut through the noise like a chainsaw through butter. Doris, a woman whose face held the map of 1,000 late nights and early mornings, acknowledged him with a weary nod from behind the counter. Near the back, bathed in the flickering neon glow of the cigarette machine and the predatory gleam of a one-armed bandit, stood a man who seemed to have wandered in from a different world. Finer-boned, almost delicate compared to the trucker's raw-hewn frame, he possessed a classic, almost movie star, handsome quality. His blonde hair, perfectly coiffed, caught the light, and his tailored jacket spoke of a life far removed from greasy spoons and diesel fumes. A generous measure of whiskey, amber and glistening with melting ice, sat perched precariously on the bandit's chrome top, a silent testament to either celebration or despair. He fed the machine with a steady stream of 5-pence pieces, each coin a small sacrifice to the fickle gods of chance. The rhythmic clink and whir of the mechanism filled the air around him, a hypnotic counterpoint to the trucker's boisterous entrance. He pulled the handle with a smooth, practiced motion, his face betraying nothing as the reels spun and clicked, offering their silent judgment. The trucker, meanwhile, was already extracting a pack of cigarettes from the vending machine, his movements economical and efficient. He didn't bother with ceremony, tearing open the pack and lighting up with a practiced flick of his wrist. The acrid smell of tobacco smoke filled the air, a familiar comfort in this haven of the weary. He inhaled deeply, the nicotine a welcome jolt to his system. He sauntered over to the counter, the cigarette dangling from his lips, a plume of smoke curling towards the low-hanging ceiling. "The usual, please, love," he said to Doris, his voice softening slightly, a hint of genuine affection in his gruff tone. Doris, without a word, turned towards the beer pump, her movements precise and economical after years of repetition. The golden liquid foamed and swelled in the glass, a perfect pint in the making. As she worked, the cafe's owner, a man whose face was etched with the anxieties of running a small business, approached the trucker. His eyes darted nervously around the room, taking in the sparse clientele and the lingering scent of stale coffee. He cleared his throat, a prelude to the inevitable complaint about the rising cost of supplies or the latest health inspection. The trucker, however, seemed oblivious, lost in the momentary pleasure of his cigarette and the anticipation of his first pint. The air crackled with unspoken tensions, the silent drama of everyday life playing out in the heart of a roadside cafe. The scene was set, the players in place, and the day, like so many others, was just beginning.